We are back with another episode of the PK Pod, where we all have platforms, but they may not be the pulpit. Hello, somebody.
Hello, somebody.
But today we are in the pulpit,
Yes.
with the chief apostle, the Grammy winner, the musician extraordinaire, composer, singer. I'm gonna say he got a little oil on him in the preaching category too. Because many are called, but few are chosen.
Yeah.
Y'all make some noise for the legendary Cory Henry.
Thank you. So glad to be here.
You know what? This is just a momentous occasion because I have been harassing Cory. I said, friend,
Yeah.
I know you don't like talking on podcasts, but it's me.
The devil tried to block it.
He tried to block it, but God.
But God, we made it. After several attempts.
After several attempts, he is literally fresh off an airplane.
Yeah.
But he still made it.
Yeah.
So I'm so grateful.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, Cory.
And thank you for having patience with me.
Oh, patience is a virtue.
Oh, I bet. Especially with me.
I've been your friend long enough to know. If you are a friend of Cory's, you have to have patience.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because we love him.
Yes, because we love me.
Because if I didn't love him,
I wouldn't be here,
he
sure.
would not be here.
Sure.
But God.
She said, this is your final chance.
This is your final. He said, all right, I'm ready.
I got to be here. I cannot be on the PK pod. Come on now.
I did hit you with the final attempt.
You did. That scared me a little bit. I was like, we might not be friends after this. If I don't make it, I better get there. Jesus Christ.
I'm so glad that you did.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
And we got to talk because there's a lot going on.
A lot going on. Thank you.
First of all, you are a New Yorker.
Brooklyn.
Where Brooklyn at?
All
Where
day.
Brooklyn at?
Baby.
Okay, so wait, what part of Brooklyn?
Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, not too much. Okay, so Bed-Stuy, you literally, I want to say you came out the womb playing instruments because, like, who plays instruments at the age of 2? Like, at age 2, you came out just like, piano, people like.
Yeah, I did.
Like, what? And was on the Apollo stage by 6? Cory, like, are you human? Are you human like me? Like,
yes, very much.
We have the same
blood.
blood.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what in the world? How?
I get it from my mama.
You get it from your mama.
And my mama was the one that put me in all the game at a very young age. She was the lead musician in my family church, choir director and the whole thing. And she showed me my first song at the age of 3, which was Amazing Grace. And just, she put me on game, you know. I don't know. I couldn't do this myself.
Yeah.
But by the grace of God, thank God, and my mama, I'm where I'm at today.
She literally put you on.
Yeah.
And it stuck.
Yeah, jazz songs, gospel songs, R&B songs, like the whole thing. You know, she was really cool with Hezekiah Walker and all the like big people in New York back in the day, and took me to all their concerts, and got me to the Apollo. I mean, yeah, there's so much that happened in the first 7 years of my life. My first viral moment at Memphis Convocation. I had posted a picture not too long ago with Reverend Darrell Coley and Richard Smallwood. And it was at the Memphis Convocation where Bishop Ford had told them to bring the organ down just so I could play it. It was just like so many amazing things since I can remember. This is all I know is just the life of music and life of music, yeah.
Did you ever, like, at any point growing up, say, I don't want to do music, I'm interested in anything else? Or was
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Really?
Basketball.
Yeah.
I played basketball every day. I used to dribble a ball to school.
Okay.
In the morning, and then back home, we used to go to the park right after school, 2-3 hours. Played on West 4th team, JV teams.
Okay.
And if I didn't hurt my finger before like a major gig, I was about 16 years old, I probably would have pursued it a little better, harder, because I went to Abraham Lincoln, is where Stephon Marbury went.
Okay.
And I was kind of going for basketball. Like, I was kind of like, I mean, music was still the thing, but I was so in the streets and playing basketball every day, and I wanted to be like Kobe. So, yeah, I don't know if I would have been Kobe, but like I could have definitely like made the bench in the NBA. You know, I'd have been good enough.
We would put you on the bench.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But
Ride the
Kobe
Laker
is,
bench. It's a little bit
you
much.
know, but we have to be confident.
Yeah. I got to be confident. So I take his confidence to music.
Okay.
And I used to practice what I heard and read that he did. Like
Yeah.
wake up 3 in the morning, and on the keyboard, or just practicing at studio sessions. Matter of fact, I just had a 16. I just got off of a 16-hour studio session, like at
16
four
hours?
4 this morning. Like I left the studio at 4 this morning, went home packed, got on a plane to make it here. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think I'm Kobe in my mind. But I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have been Kobe on the court. But I
It's the
think
Mamba mentality.
yeah, Mamba mentality. Yeah. I live by
Yeah.
that a little bit. Yeah.
That's good though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you grew up basketball and music,
Mm-hmm.
but
Also, another thing,
go tell me.
I would have been a gamer. If I would have known that video games would have been making money and people making millions of dollars, I would have never went on tour. You would have never seen me, Lingus, and none of that stuff would have never happened. I would have been at my house playing
With your
video games.
Nintendo?
Yes.
Because what?
Because what?
Can you believe though that people actually watch video game? Like that's like a thing. Like you
Yeah.
log in and watch somebody play video games.
I do it, and I have Twitch, and people watch me now. Not a large community of people, but the moment that my Twitch start popping, I'm retiring. I'm already like midway retired. I can't believe video games is making millions of dollars and people just watch.
Easy.
Man, yeah.
Like
sorry.
what? But no, because they would tell us you've been on the game too long.
You got to get off and do
get off
something.
that game and do something productive. What? And now look at them.
Millionaires.
That's a good point, Cory.
No, for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Sorry.
Yep. Nope. That's good to know. So, growing up, obviously you grew up in church.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know though, like church is going to be the foundation of, music for me? Or was it like, no, I'm exposed to so many different genres, like you said, like jazz and R&B and things like that. So you were already open at a young age, or was it like, nah, something about this church music that is just really calling me here?
It's a dual answer.
Okay.
When I was young, short story, the assistant pastor at my family church came up to me after one of the services and said, I had to be 4, 5, 6 years old, no older than 5 or 6 years old, and they was calling me Master Cory back in the day. It's so crazy.
Really?
Because I was only playing for like 3 years. I only knew like 3 songs, but people, I don't know, love what I was doing so much. They was putting me up in ways that I didn't know. But I saw some flyers not too long ago and some videos about that time. But what this assistant pastor asked me a question, said, when you get older, are you going to play for the church of the world? And instinctively, like without like seconds even going by, at 5 years old, I was like, the world. The world. And he's like, no, you're not. You're going to be in church. Your gifts for God, like I'm like the world, like it's something about that answer just made sense to me at 5 years old, and as a grown man.
Not you a prophet at 5, the world.
Literally.
For 800, please. That's crazy. You
Seriously,
knew instinctively.
Yeah, I did know. What I didn't know was how much I was going to love church music in the process.
Okay.
I stopped playing in church around the age of 18 or so, 19, for a lot of different reasons, whatever. But when I came back to the sound and like the feeling and the fellowship of it all, I known at that point that like church been a big part of my life. The music of it has been a big part of my life.
Yeah.
The spirit of it has been a big part of my life. And even though I left church, I never left God.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be able to be doing both of those things as it stands today. To be playing across the world, sharing a message, sharing music, and seeing it touch people in ways that I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even known or guessed or even like I'd even set out to do that. I was like, wow, people telling me some of the nicest things about how music is touching them. But when I was a kid, I tell you, like, kind of like what you see me do at the church experience, it was like those are the dreams I was having out when I was 5 years old. To be like, yeah. I knew I was going to be doing that somehow. I thought I'd be doing it a little bit differently because I grew up in church. But I thank God that I'm not, because God knew the plan for my life, and the fact that I can do ministry, quote unquote, my way is really saving me and fulfilling me and making me feel better about all the things I do musically. So
I love that. Okay, but I have to go back. You said that you stopped playing in churches around 18 or 19.
Mm-hmm.
What made you stop playing in church?
No, that's probably that would take the rest of the podcast. We just go,
We don't have time for
we
that,
don't
guys.
have time, huh? But I noticed at a young age
Yeah.
certain things that I didn't like about church, especially being a musician,
Okay.
especially being in the back rooms with pastors, being on the road with pastors, being at other people's churches, the whole thing.
Different experience.
One of the main things I can really talk about with that is my own experience,
Yeah.
without trying to ruffle anybody's feathers. And this is one of the things I think about as I started my church thing now. When I was 16, there was a moment in my family church that really changed my life. Um, Up until the age of 16, I was trained as a musician to play. You know, if somebody shouts over here, and then especially if somebody joins that shout, that means it's music time. It means it's time to go, let's go. And then that means everybody else gonna get up and shout. That's what I've seen in my life for 16 years straight. And there's been some moments where, like, you know, if the bishop gets up, Bishop Harmon, I went to a church called Unity Temple Culture Church in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And if Bishop Harmon got up and he stopped to shout, that's great.
Okay.
You go, yes, and people will still be like crying, but it'd be like he's trying to get to the next point. Okay, cool. But if anybody else did that, the assistant pastor on down, or anybody, evangelist, deacon, if anybody else did that, I always felt there was a big problem with that. Like the pastor could stop me because it's the pastor's church. And at 16, I understood this. I knew what was going on. But I never forget, somebody got up and started shouting, and I'm looking, I'm playing, you know, I'm looking at the drummer, like, let's go, we're going. And one of my favorite ladies of all time, God bless her, she just went on to be with the Lord, but Mother Tate got up in the mic and was like stop. And I was like, all right, so we might have like stopped for like 2 minutes, something like that. But then somebody else got up and was like, ah! So I was like, oh. She was like, and then she walked over to the organ and flipped the switch on me, like turned the organ off.
Now she know how to turn it off.
I was like, I can't believe this. I looked at my grandmama. My grandmama's like in the second row. Looked at my Aunt Elaine, maybe one of my cousins, or, you know, young people. I was like, got up my coat and walked out. I was so bothered that she wouldn't let me play.
Wow.
And I've seen that in church as a culture numerous times, in big services, small services, whatever. It's like the spirit could be high and people are dancing, crying, whatever, on the floor, whatever. And one guy would get up and want to control the entire experience. And I was just like, even then I felt the same way. But now that I'm older, I feel even more of that thing. Like, I'm supposed to be here to, like, praise God. So, like,
be at liberty to do
that. At any point, we can't do this in the club.
Hello.
We can't do this at the judge, at the court. We can't do this at restaurants. We can't. You know, it's like you come to church to do that. So I was always bothered by that. That was one of the main things that made me want to stop playing in church, because I was like, you don't stop me from playing, you know? And yeah, that's one of the things.
That's heavy, but it happens.
It happens.
And it happens way exactly. It happens way too often, and we don't talk about it, right? And at least you have the wisdom now to understand, like, okay, obviously this the person. It's not necessarily something that God did.
Right.
But a lot of times people don't know how to separate the two, and then they just leave the church and be like, well, my church experience, you know what I mean? Just because of people, man. Like,
all the time.
People trying to control, which is a whole nother topic that I'm not even about to
see
do
what
on
I'm
this
saying?
one, because listen,
see what I'm saying? As soon as you asked that question, I was like, we're about to go. I know you even about
stop this controlling spirit.
Stop it. Just all the way around. Church should be like more than that, especially at this point. Yeah.
And it's not that you can't have structure and order.
Yes.
But
yeah,
don't quench the spirit either.
Don't quench the spirit. God is bigger than our boxes.
Yeah.
And our religions and our, like, time that we think people, he's bigger than that.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
yeah.
Okay, so you have referenced the church experience already twice, so I feel like I need to talk about it here, although I was going to do it in a different segment. But
it's been on my mind. I'm sorry.
It's been on your
it's on
mind
my
because
mind
we're coming
heavy.
up on the 1-year anniversary this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
By the time you guys see it'll already be the 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So, oh my Lady Gaga, Cory Henry, you decided to start a residency right here in Los Angeles at the Miracle Theater in Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been phenomenal.
Amazing.
Like, what led you to literally want to start this?
It's been on my heart for a long time. It's been on my heart for a long time. I've been in transition, as I kind of stated earlier, about retiring from the music industry.
Yeah.
And I still want to be creative, and I still want to be in front of people. I don't really want the musicality of what I've built to change. And literally, I was just like praying to God about like, what am I supposed to be doing next? I've been burning out from all touring experiences. No matter how long or short it is, it's all just like
a lot
and too much. And God was like, do this, literally. We've ran the church experience in New York a few times,
okay,
but we didn't make it consistent like we do in LA. And I honestly thought that this thing would have been in New York first, and then I could come to LA and do things, whatever, because New York is home and all these things. But no.
Yeah.
I started to sing a year ago in LA, and everybody in New York and across the world, they're like, what are you doing? I can't believe that you're still out there. But I'm like, no, I've been called to do ministry in LA.
That's cool.
Right? Like the fact that we're at the Miracle Theater, the people who surrounded themselves by it, it was all God. It was all God. It happened like this. And just in the same frame of time where it's been a year like this. And I'm really excited about it. I get up for it anytime and planning and thinking and practicing and doing whatever I can. We hit the news, we hit social media, we hit everything, to be getting this experience out, and it's been successful. And I hope to bring it to more places, but I'm really excited because I didn't expect for it to be successful in LA, because LA is a hard city to do anything in.
Yeah.
Just like New York is, but LA might be harder to me. But I'm very excited. We got Pastor Kim Burrell coming in. She's the greatest of all time. I'm really excited about that. I got to learn her music right now. But yeah, it's I'm really excited about this year anniversary. And I really don't get excited about anything. So the fact that I have a little bit of excitement is like, yeah, thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's exciting though.
Yeah.
Like I've been to several of the shows, and you leave there with a certain type of joy.
Yes.
That's really not something that you get anywhere else. You know what I mean? And not even like, oh, well, I went to church today and then it's like, it's a different type of just like joy of just like, I just feel good. It makes me happy.
Yes.
Like, I feel like I'm glad that I was here and that everybody here all came for the same reason, which is just to have a good time. You know what I mean? Without thinking or worrying about anything else besides being in the moment and letting the music move you.
Yeah.
And so I think you really tapped into something for LA because, like you said, LA is a hard city to do anything.
Yeah.
And we come out
Yeah.
to support you.
Yeah.
You alone. No, we come out to support you at the church experience because it's something that the city needed. And it's been every time I come, there's somebody there with it. Stevie Wonder sitting in the audience. And it doesn't, like, everybody just enjoys the freaking church experience.
It's so crazy.
Like,
so crazy.
Cory.
It's so crazy. And unlike anything else I've ever done, like, the experience stays with me days after. Like, every time we have a Sunday church experience, I'll be full on Thursday. I'll be looking at Instagram, looking at the clips or the people posting, and I'll be like riding in the car, going to another thing, like tears in my eyes, like I just did it. Because like when I'm in experience, that's one exposure part. But like afterwards, when I see it back, I'm like, I don't know, and I think I'm like that with a few of my performances most times, but like I don't know that I'm doing what I'm doing. Like I'll be looking at myself as if it was somebody else, and it really just, I'm like, wow. It's the church experience specifically, those videos. I'm like, man, I'd be full for days afterwards, and I don't have any other experience that does that to me. Like
I was just about to ask, like, have you felt like that with anything else that you've done?
No,
And
And I've
would you say it's because it's something that God told you to do, and like you
yeah,
feel like you tapped into that obedience,
yeah, for sure.
you know?
Yeah, yeah. I've played music in a lot of great spaces, church included,
Hmm.
and seen amazing and had amazing experiences all across. But something that is really deeply special and different about when I leave the church experience at the Miracle Theater. I'm just like, I can't take it. Especially Monday. Like the next day, I'm like, I actually try not to watch the clips because like
Yeah.
I'll be like, I can't take it. I got to do something else.
Yeah.
But then it's just like I see a clip where somebody was saying something like, yo, this moment was crazy. I'll be like,
Right.
oh,
EDDO. Like,
I gotta go up. Man. It's been touching me tremendously.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I feel like I can see you doing this in New York, but New York can wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can also see this being something that's like streamed where
Yeah.
people can actually tap into it. You
It's
know what I
actually,
mean? Like
yeah,
through a network.
we're going to be streaming the church experience through the church experience app very soon. So I'm looking
Look at
forward
me
to.
being prophetic.
Am I? Come on.
Come on, G.
Yes.
If you would like to sow a seed, here's my no.
Yeah. A little time.
I absolutely no, like I want people to really be able to tap in because it's like it's an unexplainable experience because it's something you have to feel.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and it's not just a regular just show and concert. It's like, what?
No.
It's really unexplainable.
No.
And I think that that should be experienced like on all platforms. So I'm glad that you're doing that, like
Thank you.
really and truly.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've been to a lot of your shows
Hmm.
back in the day.
Back in the day.
Funk Apostles, Snarky
Uh-huh.
Puppy, you know.
Uh-huh.
One thing that I feel like you have solely mastered, and I know a lot of people, but the Cory Henry mastery is you have a very diverse audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't go to a show and only see us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, different nationalities are represented at pretty much every show that I've ever attended of yours.
Mm-hmm.
How in the heck do you feel like you were able to captivate just different types of people? And what do you think a lot of musicians or artists get wrong to where they can only attract, let's just say, Black artists or whatever, they only attract church as their demographic?
This is such a loaded
It
question.
is loaded. It
It's
is
a
very loaded.
especially for me.
Okay.
It used to bother me
Yeah.
that when I started my career, and I never felt like I left the church, but like I said, I stopped playing in church.
Mm-hmm.
When that happened, people were like, "You're gonna lose God, and you're gonna lose your anointing,
Mm.
and you're gonna be lost, and just all these wild things. You're a heretic,
Wow.
and all these wild things people were saying about me, especially like in New York.
Mm-hmm.
But I was hearing that I was around because it was getting around, um, and I was kind of living by this statement, um, to go where you're appreciated
Mm.
and not where you're tolerated.
That's good.
And for a while, I was feeling like I was just tolerated because I was amongst the community, and we
Mm.
don't, our community don't appreciate each other,
Mm.
especially when you know somebody long enough. It's like you take advantage or take in what's the word you don't you take for granted
Yeah.
what's like what's in front of you, and I was feeling taken for granted for a while, so I was like, I need to do something else.
Mm.
I was getting gigs around New York with other artists, like before Snarky Puppy,
Yeah.
um, in which I was able to perform and just like build the audience. I started my career, like specifically at 18, and I started like booking my own venues, and those first few shows was not supported
Wow.
by my people like crazy, but they were supported by other people.
Mm.
Um, Around the time of Snarky Puppy, which I think definitely
Mm-hmm.
helped tremendously. Uh, I just I took the route of wanting to go deeper into all these other places because there's so many more people in the world,
Hello.
right? Like it's just a lot of people in the world. The thing that bothered me is like the fact that the world can like me the way
Mm.
they do and appreciate and love me, but then like my own,
Mm-hmm.
uh, people I come from
Yeah.
who treat me as if I'm not who I am, and No,
based
this is
on
like
yeah.
this wouldn't happen. It's still happening to this day,
Wow.
which is why I'm like, this is a deep thing, and I don't want to like go too crazy on it. But like, um, I'm definitely over it from an emotional standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
From the point of like, it bothers me that my crowd of people that I grew up with, church folks, either won't support me or don't support me. But I think about like, if they did the same way I see they support friends, some of my friends who've been on your show,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was like, I would be able to play bigger rooms
Wow.
if the crowd that comes from my background supported me like they support Beyonce.
Come on, somebody.
Like my tickets are not Beyonce tickets, nowhere near it.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? And I play my heart out.
And your show is a
I
good
don't
time.
have stems.
Yeah.
like people would pay to watch shows, and I'm not talking about Beyonce. I'm just talking about like
Yeah.
production,
Mm-hmm.
big production shows. It's like you paying to watch somebody hit karaoke. No shade, but a little bit of shade because I'm dancing and singing my heart out, like James Brown and people. I love Prince and people like that.
You
So I don't know
literally.
why the support is like that from people who know me, but the Bible says a prophet's not
Uh-huh.
honored in his home or something like that. I might be quoting a little off,
It's all right. It's the New Living of translation of Cory.
you know what I mean? But it's like it's not honored in his own home, so like I shouldn't even like. I stopped taking it personal.
Mm.
Yeah, and I go
Where you are.
to where I'm go to the people that want to see me play, and I would say that to any musician that's like coming up. There's other spaces. Yeah, you can build a church audience if your music is church and you want to play in church because that's great, and we need that as well.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of you who is trying to progress outside of that, you have to get outside, and get to some different places, because that's the only way to do it, Uh, and I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it like ferociously. Like I didn't unapologetically. I was just like, oh, this is it. I know I was called to the world. Obviously, the church feels how they feel. At least at that time, I think they feel different now.
Yeah.
I hope they do. I hope they do. I still have my doubts, but I see people at the shows sometimes, and it makes me feel better. Um, I would love to tell some stories. I will finish by saying that all the support I get around the world, no matter where it comes from, means a lot to me because I wouldn't even be doing this if I didn't have the support that I get. And
Yeah.
when people tell me about what I'm doing, it really helps me stay on the path to keep doing
I will say that I want to say to hell with those that don't
it.
support you because you just won a freaking Grammy for Best Gospel Roots album called The Church.
Church,
Like it's literally called Church. So
just for us.
it's for us. And the world can see how impactful and powerful you are.
Yeah.
What's wrong with us?
Yeah, I
Like
don't know.
mic drop. You know what I mean? Like so
Yeah, mic drop, right.
just mic drop.
I
Like
just told him.
we have to get to a point to where we don't hate on the gift that's within our community.
Yeah.
And we just celebrate. Like
Yeah.
we should do a better job, we as the church, like really
Yeah.
should do a better job of celebrating our own, whether we agree with the paths or not that they've taken. Like we should still celebrate them because it's still a representation of they still come from our demographic of people. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
Yeah. If the fruit is there
yeah,
and you can see the fruit being the right fruit, positive fruit
yeah,
from the work that somebody's doing, and it's like it should be like when I walk in anybody's church,
mm-hmm,
right? Like I don't even let me slow down. I barely care if the music is even good, like to my standards.
yeah,
Like if I walk in church and the church is up and everybody say I'm just shouting just because
yeah,
like I want to be in fellowship,
fine,
like I just want to have a good time. Like I wish the church and anybody, really, everybody, just like we supposed to be having a good time. We supposed to be fellowshipping with each other. We supposed to be like doing more of this, like
mm-hmm,
support each other. Like it doesn't cost nothing to support
good,
on any level.
yeah,
Like
literally,
literally, yeah.
yeah, I love that. Okay, so going back to the album because Grammy,
Huh? Yes.
huh?
Huh?
Like I know that you were just outdone because What in the world? I'm sure out of all of the music that you have created,
It's that part.
right? Out of every project you've worked on, of course, you worked with Kanye on Donda. You've had Grammys before, but this is solely the Cory Henry project, right?
Yes.
Like this
Yeah.
is you from
Yeah.
top to bottom.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
One of the best feelings in the world.
Really?
I waited for that moment so long, at least for 10 years.
Mm.
I want to say longer than that, but I remember in about 2013, 14, 15 is when I started really caring about the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
I started seeing my homies win.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it when I started seeing my homies win. I was like, oh, I can.
It's possible.
It's not just Jay-Z winning. It's like my
Mm-hmm.
homies are winning now. So like, I started becoming very fixated on it.
Mm.
When I first had a chance in 2020, so I did win other Grammys before this moment, right?
Yeah,
But like
course.
as my own artist,
Yep.
I was like, in 2020, I put out a record called Something to Say, and I got my first nomination in the R&B category. And because it was my first one as an artist, I was a little bit like in a magical thought of thinking that, oh, this is my time. I'm gonna get it together with this one, and not really understanding the moment. And when I didn't get it that time, I was really upset. I
Mm.
felt the greatest high,
Mm.
and then like the deepest of
Yeah.
that feeling, because my attention on what I thought the Grammy was that at that time was going to happen, and it just didn't happen. But fast forward to the church,
Yeah.
my grandmama came out here, my little sister came out here, my uncle came out here,
Aw.
uh, and I knew as I was making that record, actually before it even got here, I knew when I was making the church record that I was like, oh, this is my year.
Mm.
It was a lot of things that was happening surrounding the record, a lot of synchronicities. Um, I called Kiara Sheard,
Mm-hmm.
Bishop Carlton Pearson, uh, uh, Raphael Sadiq,
Mm-hmm.
John P. Key, Kimberell.
Yeah.
Uh, there's probably four more people that but I called
Yeah.
everybody and they was like, yes, we want to do it. And not only do we want to do it, but we can do it when you're ready to do it. I flew out and recorded everybody. When I was listening to my demos or like just mixing the record, tears was just, I'd be in my studio by myself. I'm just like, oh, just like mixing the record. And I normally don't do that when I make records. Like when I'm making a record, my mind is kind of like in make the record mode. So like concentrate and things like that. But like with that project, I would invite friends over to my studio, producer friends, to check it out 1, 2 in the morning. And I mean, like, they be coming from, whatever they doing.
Yeah.
And, the energy could be like, we trying to party or trying to hang and do it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, just check out like a song or two. Check this mix out for me or whatever. And they be crying.
Right. Like, how we gonna party after this? We over here full.
1 in the morning. like this is crazy.
Yeah.
So, and then, when my grandma came out and all that stuff, and I just felt like on the day of that, like, something was going to change for me. And it did. When I ran up there and got the Grammy and got to hold it for the first time and did the interviews and all of that, I was like, I couldn't stop crying. Like, there was the most tears I've ever had in my life. And it was just, I was like, I had to crawl on the floor. I don't know why I was so emotional.
Because
but
you've been working a long time.
It was bad. Though. It was like watching a movie. It was bad. My grandma was like, stop all that crying. Stop.
Not grandma over here like, get yourself.
Get yourself together.
You doing way better than no.
Yeah, you doing too much. Blowing snots and boogers. It was bad. But I was so excited because it's the music of my youth, the music I grew up on.
Yeah.
I used to play this music every Sunday in Brooklyn at my grandmama church. And to be recognized for that means the world to me. My mama showed me that music. So I think that it felt like I won from my mama. Felt like I won from my daddy.
Yeah.
So it was one of the greatest feelings in the world. Till this day, I still feel like that, minus the tears. But I still feel the same way. It was the greatest feeling.
I love that. Like, I loved it for you. Like, we were all like, like, oh my goodness. Right?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What advice would you give gospel artists, particularly, who have been nominated year after year, over and over and over and over again, never had their opportunity to actually hold a Grammy, to, as they're navigating that type of achievement going forward?
I think especially speaking from this part, what I'm about to say, I didn't like when I first heard it,
Okay.
right? Um, so especially the last 5 years leading up until the church thing, um, somebody came and told me this, but I stand by this. I believe it. If you happen to get nominated,
Mm.
you already won.
Mm.
I
That's
didn't like
good.
to hear that when I didn't get my. And let's say Grammys is coming up again.
Yep.
I say this to myself, like, if I don't win, which I
Mm-hmm.
really think I'm going to,
Yes.
anyway, but being nominated is the win because there's millions of records that's released
Mm.
like daily, and there's more than millions of records that's submitted
Mm.
to the to the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
So like, um, if you get nominated, which is a huge if because it's millions of people, that's really the win. The win is the
Good.
nomination. Um, and it's hard to take that like when you're trying to win a gold medal
Yeah.
prize. But I knew that a few years ago. I didn't like that. I didn't like to hear that myself.
Mm.
But knowing what I know now and how there's a lot of politics,
Yeah.
there's a lot of campaigning, there's a lot of things that go on the backside. That's like it's not about the music. I guess that's the other part. It's not about the music.
Mm-hmm.
Like not winning don't mean that your music
That your
isn't
music sucks.
good.
Yeah.
Not winning doesn't mean that you aren't good.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the other part of this is like winning doesn't really change what you think is
Mm.
going to change.
That's good.
I'm very glad to be a winner. And,
But I still got to work.
I still got to work. I thought things were going to change. I thought people were going to call me. I thought people were going to offer me great deals and, I can work a little less
Mm.
because I'm a Grammy winner. I should get more things. But no, that's not the case, at least not for me. Maybe for other people,
Wow.
things have changed. But for me, I ain't gonna say nothing's changed because that's a lie. But the things that I wanted to change, like
Mm.
when you think you're gonna win a Grammy, you think a lot's gonna change. You be like, maybe a lot's not gonna change. So to be ready for that,
Yeah.
because to live with that is very tough. Take it from me. It's tough to live with the expectation of thinking that you're gonna have the best in the world because you got one of the best things that everybody in the world respects.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, and you have this thing.
Yeah.
You have it in your hand. But for it to be tangible in other places and other areas is not a complete truth,
Mm.
if that makes sense, if I'm saying it the right way. So I would say follow the music, to any gospel artist, to any artist that's, in this game, follow the music and do it because you love the music and want to support the music, but not for the trophy itself.
That's
If
good.
you get the trophy, that's great. If you get the nomination, that's kind of amazing too.
Yeah.
Um, but if you get nothing from it while you're trying to follow that thing, I wouldn't even be mad. I submitted my last record, Divine Time, for a Grammy, and it didn't get a nomination this time.
Mm.
And I didn't even. I was like, fine, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't campaign like I did for church and
Mm-hmm.
all these people, whatever. But I remember when that happened before, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say to people: like, make sure that your election is sure.
You're
make,
elected.
make sure you know what you're doing it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you've also mentioned several times here today about this retirement, and I'm just trying to figure out, child,
It's a real thing.
we haven't even hit 40,
You're right.
Cory.
We're coming up on it,
We're coming up on it, but we're not there yet.
and we out of it. We're out of it.
Okay, but to your point, you have been doing music for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Well over 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
What's making you want to retire now?
So let me be clear. I want to retire from the music industry.
Okay.
I don't want to retire from music. I would
Good.
always create music.
Okay.
I will always play music.
Mm-hmm.
I will always want to play in front of people, like I was talking about church experience, but not just subjugated to that. I play anywhere. You got a
Mm-hmm.
PK thing, I'll pull up. Let's play. Let's have fun. But I want to make music and play music the way I did when I was a teenager, when it was all about fun,
No
all
pressure.
about music, no pressure for trying to make a radio or playlist or whatever. The fact that, you know, The fact that I just got a text on my way here. So I mentioned earlier that I had a 16-hour.
It's crazy.
I
Studio
started
session.
at 12 p.m. and I didn't stop till 4 a.m. And one of the only reasons I stopped was I can get on the plane and get here, right? Because if I didn't, I probably took a later flight to fix some drums or some things, and I could have been there at 6. All right, cool. I got a text when I got off the plane, coming here. Hey, Jazz, I'm on my way. Get a text from the studio owner. Studio owner goes, hey, man, you had a great session? Yeah. All right, cool, man. We about to send you the stuff. Thank you. Here's how much you owe. Now, yeah, I dragged it. Yes, I dragged it. So the number I'm about to say is because I dragged it. But still, he told me I owe him $2,700.
What?
I had a 16-hour with an engineer, all the things it cost. Think about this. My studio session is $2,700. I'm nowhere near finishing the project.
Yeah. That's just the one session.
One session. When I put this record out, right, and I want all of my followers to listen to it on Instagram and all these places, I'm putting it out on Spotify, Apple Music, streaming sources somewhere. And you say the streaming sources that we use, me, you, anybody else, per play, we use it. It is 0.004 or 6%, 0.004 to 6. It's under a cent.
Under a penny.
Under a penny.
Yeah.
And I don't know when the last time you walked around the streets of LA and saw half a penny. Like, I'm not strong enough. Maybe he is strong enough to rip a penny in half, but you can't physically do that. But with all of these digital,
like, who came up with this?
Like, why?
0.0004.
That's craziness.
Yeah.
No, and I gotta find the money.
Yeah, no, I get
to
it.
pay $2,700 for one studio session. That's not the whole record. That's not even the whole song.
Yeah.
So I'm done. I'm done trying to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
I'm done trying to figure this thing out, though. I'm done trying to make music I'm done trying to make money in an industry that seemingly hates me and any creator that is not signed. And then there are creators who are signed who told me, like, I asked a homie to be on my record the other day. He said, I got to ask my label because my label controls who I can work with. It's like, I would, as much as I want to kind of be signed to get famous, tell my songs to be on the radio, I would hate to have to tell you.
Politics, yeah.
I can't come to your podcast because I'm signed. I can't play at church.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that. It's like,
it's more of a prison.
It's so many things. Like, I can't, my record won't pay for my studios. I know this. I love music.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to have my 16-hour session. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get paid for my record. I'm just going to figure something else out.
Yeah.
But the fact that I have to do that says to me, I need to retire from the industry, or somebody needs to give me a lot of money to stay. And I'm not a prisoner to take the money either.
Yeah.
But those things don't happen. The last three things, they don't happen that way. You got to do something to get the money, or you got to do something more than you want to do to get the money.
Yep.
But it's like, I'm not doing that. I didn't make it to this time of my life to pivot, to be a slave to anybody. That's so good. I would rather start my Twitch channel.
Okay.
I would rather,
because I could see you as an influencer on Twitch, gaming.
I mean, I do be on there. I do have a channel right now.
Come on, channel.
I just still be taking these spot dates and tours, so I can't have my 8-hour streams like my homies be doing. But I be on there. I be on there playing 2K. I be on there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And at some point, a part of my retirement is like, maybe I just play music on Twitch. The whole world can watch me in their house, and I want to stay in my house.
Yes.
All my good instruments are in my house.
Yeah.
When I be playing shows, another part about music retirement industry, it's like, yo, Jazz, come see me. I'm about to play Chicago. I'm about to play Washington or whatever. Any club, right?
Yeah.
You walk in the club, and we might be having a good time. But when I show up, the instruments that I'm playing are not good. The organ is always broke. The drum, something's up with the drum. Something is up with the sound.
No sticks. Yeah.
You know, it's like
Mm-hmm.
you might see me, you might go on YouTube and see a performance of me where I'm doing this, but it's like everything is broke. You want me to play a good show, but everything is broke. I don't want to do this anymore. Now, I will continue to play shows because I'm from church. I grew up
Yeah.
in Brooklyn. It's
Yeah.
like when I growing up, if we had a second service,
Oh,
you know what's coming. It's like
you don't got no choice.
you don't got no choice. It's like the organ not gonna work. The organ got a light switch on it.
Right.
So it's like you got to play it, and you better be good.
You better figure it
You
out.
better be good. So I know how to do that. I don't want to do that if you're paying me to come to a city.
That's
I
good.
want to play good instruments. I would much rather stay in my house where my instruments all work, and y'all can watch. I'll play for yo. I would much rather play for 8 hours. I could play for 8 hours every day on Twitch instead of 90 minutes here. You know, it's like it just seems like it makes more sense to me to like find other ways. I'm not just talking about Twitch, but just to find other ways to make money, just so I can make music
That's good.
the way I want to. Like I don't want to think about playlists, and I don't want to think about Spotify. I've been even talking about my next record probably won't even go to streaming. Like it might just go to my app. If y'all want to hear my music, y'all come to me. Because I have to pay $2,700 for one studio. All right, so
One session.
This music industry is done.
Okay,
it's done for me, and it's not music.
It's the industry.
It's the industry.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah,
because I definitely wasn't gonna let you just tell me that, and I was gonna take it sitting down.
I
was gonna stand up and be like, "I know you not."
I could disappear though. I've been feeling that too, like the Dave Chappelle,
like
D'Angelo disappear,
and then come back like all of you. Yeah, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Cory, I don't want you to retire fully, but I am accepting your industry retirement. Okay, you're going to continue to do music, but what does Cory like to do in his personal time? So now I'm about to get in your business just a little bit. So you're touring, you're doing sessions, you're going in and out of places. But Cory, it gets cold at night. The way you blinking at me is so priceless. Are we dating? Like, what are we doing? Like, are we settling down soon? Are we too busy to think about it? Like,
yeah,
what's the thought?
We're definitely not dating now.
Why?
It's a little too time consuming, and I've reached a point where I don't want to technically take the time to figure out other people's things. I keep it simple now. It's like if it don't feel like music, I can't really really dive into it. So that's the cleanest story.
That's the cleanest one that you can tell us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Will we settle down? If the Lord says the same, I won't block my blessings.
So church.
Because I know the greatest thing I can find is a wife.
Hello.
I won't,
You need to obtain the favor.
I do.
Huh?
I do need to obtain a favor.
Okay, so what does she have to do? She has to be in music?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, well, what's she got to do?
I need to come back with a better answer.
Okay, got it. Yep.
I don't put expectations. I don't put expectations on anybody, and I have such a low expectation when it comes down to almost anything, music included.
Yeah.
But especially relationships and people, that gets very low. Because people are people. I'm a person.
Yeah.
I'm a man. So I don't really think about putting expectations, but the vibe got to be right. The attention got to be right. The respect level. She has to have something for herself. Money.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Money, house, and car would be.
Because in LA, everybody is aspiring.
It's very like giving broke.
Everybody.
Broken pretty.
I wasn't going to say that, but okay.
Broken beautiful.
Okay.
It's not bad and bougie. It's
broken beautiful.
I mean, the most beautiful women I've been seeing got a thing. And I'm just like, I'm barely taking care of myself, but like
$2,700 session.
I mean, that's the life I'm living. So like,
broke and beautiful is so good, Cory. I'm putting that on a shirt. Broke and beautiful. I mean,
so beautiful. Good. I mean, amazing.
Ooh, okay. So God has more. So
God has more. I believe it. Yeah, God has more, and I'm not closed off to thinking about it. Yes. I do think about marriage, and I do think about children.
Yeah, it's a thought.
And that happens late at night.
That's what I said. When you get cold at night.
It's cold at night,
right?
And I think about those things.
Yes,
And then the morning comes.
And then the morning comes,
And
and we have to pay for the studio session. All right.
That's
All right, we'll leave it there.
Mhm.
You heard it here first.
Mhm.
I like to play a game with all of my guests. It's I don't know if it'll probably be easy to you because you've worked with a lot of people. I'm just gonna say some random names actually, and it may be tough to answer.
Mhm. We
Like,
could do this. What you want me to do? What's the game though?
okay, it's called This or That. I'm gonna give you some people, artists rather, and you tell me like your top person between the two.
Oh my Lord.
That's what I said. It's not
That
gonna be.
all
But
right.
I'll also throw in some other things. So we'll start easy.
Okay.
A Hammond B3 or a Rhodes.
That's easy. Hammond B3.
Okay. See, I said we gotta start easy.
Yeah,
I gotta think about who my guest was.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Studio sessions or live jam sessions, like just free flowing.
Studio session.
Studio session. Really?
For sure.
I thought you were gonna say like a free flowing jam.
I know most people think, but I really don't like jams like that.
You jam out though.
With people I love.
Okay, that's true.
If it's my homies, names that we know, brothers, people in the industry that we respect, those jams are great.
Okay.
But the common jam or anything other than that, I don't really like it.
Okay.
So I would much I spend 16 hours in the studio though.
Yeah.
Because
you can get it right.
I wouldn't spend 16 hours on the stage.
Jam.
Not child.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Andre Crouch.
All right.
Or Richard Smallwood.
I thought you was gonna say another name, but all that's tough for me.
Right.
But I'm going Andre Crouch. He's at the top. He's definitely at the top for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He did it all.
Herbie Hancock. Or this is probably another tough one. Stevie Wonder.
Oh man. Actually, no, that's not tough at all. Stevie Wonder. Hands down.
Okay.
Hands down. Stevie Wonder.
Stevie.
He did it all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he's a singer. Herbie's not really a singer.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go genre.
Okay.
Quartet music.
All right.
Or traditional church music.
That's hard. Okay. That's hard.
Because both are good.
Yeah, but they're separate.
But they're different.
It's separate. Quartet off of traditional church. I'm probably gonna go with traditional church music because there's a little bit more vast of types of things you can play, like ballads.
Okay.
Well, no, that'd be take that. There's quartet ballads.
Yes, there are.
I'm probably still gonna go traditional church music because I think there are more chords to play. As a musician, there's probably a little bit more things you can do. Because hymns are probably in traditional church music. So I'm probably going to say hymn. But I love quartet music so much. Like, I love it so much. I listen to Mighty Clouds of Joy every other day. So it's tough. It's really tough.
Okay.
But I'm going to go traditional. But then you got like shouting music. You got like the hymns. Yeah. I miss devotional music too, which is kind of quartet. I'm going to go traditional.
You're going to go traditional? Okay. These are just the two names that just popped up in my mind. Singers that are no longer here. James Moore, Daryl Coley.
That's tough.
That is tough. Different though.
I might go James Moore. He got that. And that thing makes me cry sometimes. But Coley got a little bit of that too. But he got the range. When Sunday Comes is bad. I like James Moore. He got more grooves. Because even though, like you said, When Sundays Come, my mind went to Weeping May. And I was like, that's probably not even a bigger bop than Sundays Come, but
it's still what your mind went to.
Yeah, my mind went to. And I just like James Moore's voice.
Okay.
That's a tough one though.
Okay.
I can't say both.
We can make it a draw. We'll give
that
you
one.
I
gotta give a draw.
Okay, we'll do a draw.
That's what it's tough.
I knew it was tough when it popped in my head. I was like, ooh.
That one is tough.
Okay, you did good.
Yeah.
You did good.
Only one draw out of.
Only one draw, so you did good.
Yeah.
My final question to you is: Who are like your mentors, like people that you can go and talk to, get advice, whenever. Who can I run to?
People like Melvin Crispell. People like my godfather, Bishop Jeffrey White, who's still with us. amazing, legendary musician.
Yeah.
I still look up to him. Um, Timothy Wright was a big mentor to me. Um, who else am I missing? People like Butch Haywood,
Mm-hmm.
Stanley Brown, those guys back in the day.
Stanley.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
are all my Brooklyn homies, big OG homies.
Yeah.
So I would say that. Um, there's a few preacher friends that sometimes I can call and they can give me a word of advice. Yeah, but it's just like the
That's
mentor.
good.
The mentor thing is, I gotta think about that like a real mentor.
Yeah.
But those some people that like,
You
like
can
I can
call you
call
on.
and talk to.
Feel like you are called to preach, Cory?
Yeah, I'm just not called to preach like these guys,
That's good.
and that's the thing that I learned to know
Mm-hmm.
about myself over the last few years.
Yeah.
I felt before the last few years that I was supposed to be doing what they was doing,
Mm.
so I was supposed to have take the steps to get there. But I think I kind of said this earlier. It's like my life would have been drastically different
Yeah.
if I did that. So I'm glad that I didn't do it. It's not to say that I won't go to seminary now
Yeah.
and and like really be studied like some of these
Mm-hmm.
guys that
Mm-hmm.
I look at. Um, but no, I do believe I'm called to preach. I had a friend tell me on the phone not too long ago. Um, he was kind of challenging me about the chief apostle stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, you don't got the office like this guy. You don't got the office like you know this guy." He used a name,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I am not that guy. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy, but I am a chief apostle.
Yeah.
The works, the fruit is in the work. I have colleges teaching the way I
Mm-hmm.
play. I've helped people. I built businesses. Put, I've given people names. I've given people opportunities to go do their own master classes without me. Like I set up churches. I built churches. Like over the course of my life, there's people who go to churches now because they saw me playing there, and they either still became a member or whatever the case is. Like my godfather, Bishop Jeffrey White, calls me often and be like, "Yo, man, somebody came here looking for you." I'm like, "Oh wow." Um, I'm doing the work of the apostle more than like people that I know.
Mm-hmm.
So like, um, I know my calling. That's been my calling. I'm walking in it every day. I'm doing things every day. I'm helping people. I'm sharing. I'm sharing a message, which is what it means to be an apostle. Is like to be a messenger. Mainly. Um, so I'm doing all those things. So yes, I do feel like I'm called to preach. I'm preaching all the time. I'm preaching all the time. It's just different than our favorite preachers. I don't think I'm ever going to be like, for 40 minutes, turn with me to the Bible or something for 40 minutes. I leave that to those guys.
Uh-huh.
You want to hear somebody talk?
You're right.
Go listen to Pastor Nissan or somebody,
Yeah.
like
You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Pastor Warren, one of our homies who do it,
Mm-hmm.
who do that. I got much respect for them. But as I talk about that, there should be the same respect for people like me and just people like me. I think church creates this. It has created. I ain't gonna say I think. I know this to be true. Back to the point I was talking about, Mother Tate taking the organ from me. Like I know preachers, and some of my favorite preachers said this stuff too. They'd be like, "All right, it's time for the word. And you can stop all that shouting and singing," and they like try to make this differential. This is another reason why I left the church. But which is they try to make this differential position between what they're doing and what I'm doing, what the musician is doing, and it should be together.
Yeah.
Because we're all preaching. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people coming together. People come to the church for music, and the messages are in the music the same way it is a 30, 40-minute talk to. So, yeah, I'm preaching. I've been preaching. People are finding God. I want to finish with that, not just like the music stuff.
Yeah.
I know for a fact
Yeah.
people are finding God through my ministry, and not just like our folks from other. Like Jewish people, Muslims, people in other countries. People say I would never go to church. People say I would never listen to this type of music, but somehow they listen to my music, and then they get saved. So you can't tell, like, not you, but preachers and the whole thing that people do and have been doing since I've been doing this for the last 15 years specifically. It's like I reject all of that wild energy that the church might try to give me, or preachers, any preacher, I don't care. You know, the best or the worst. I was like, I don't care. I've been on a mission from God since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And this is what I know. And if they wanted me to come up under their ranks to do this, then they should have ordained me. Mm-hmm. If you like me, then you should have put a ring on it. You should have did it. You should have ordained me when I was at your churches.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah.
So I had to go out and do it this way, the way God has given it to me. And I'm not tripping on this. I know deep within my heart and soul that I've been called to preach and called to do what I'm doing. And I thank God that it's going successfully. And what more can I say?
May the Lord add a blessing to the reading and the hearing of the word.
Yes. Yes. Amen and amen.
Cory, thank you for coming on the PK Pod.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad that we got to do this. This is beautiful. Beautiful experience. For
wow,
sure.
We have waited all year.
Yeah.
We've been praying. We've been fasting.
Yes, we have.
Tell the people where to follow you.
I'm on all the social media.
You're on Twitch, clearly.
I'm on Twitch. Get my Twitch. Get on my Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Because when I make this official industry announcement, because it's, I've been talking about retirement for a long time, but when I say, when you see the letter, when you see the letter on Instagram, yeah, I better go to Twitch and see me on my DJ and all my music stuff, because I'm not leaving the house.
Hello.
If I can make money on Twitch, I will.
Yes.
But I'm on Twitch, Cory Henry. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and all the things. It's Cory Henry. If you're ever in LA on the fourth Sunday, I want you to come and be with us at the Miracle Theater in Inglewood. We only meet once a month. Church experience. It's a good time, and I want you to tell everybody about it. We got soul food.
Yes.
It's like Thanksgiving every month. Mac and cheese and yams and the whole thing. And we're just celebrating God and the gift of music that God has given us. So I like to see you all. I want you to tell everybody. How many bodies? Everybody. Yeah, if you like what I do. If it inspires you. And I appreciate everybody for all the support. I appreciate you for having me on your podcast. It's been beautiful.
Thank you. I had to have you. When I did my first ever episode, when I had this idea, I wore your merch.
Stop it, really?
In my promo reel, it says church, and I was like, oh my God, this is my Cory Henry shirt. I bought this at the freaking church experience.
I love that.
I got that from you, so I was like, I have to talk to Cory. Like, that was literally how I announced it.
I love that. Wow. I gotta go find that. See that.
Yes, so you're welcome.
You go to my church now,
I go to your church.
You go to my church now, child. For sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, remember.
Literally.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace. Be sure to subscribe right now. Click that button, stay connected so you can be the first to know when our new episodes are dropping. I'll see you there.